21st to January 18th. December 21st, 2025 to January 18th, 2026. So it will be, of course, the 21st time that Nigeria will be participating in the Africa Cup of Nations. And it's amazing. We remember Coach Eguavon led the Nigerian team in 2006 in Egypt. And we came back with the bronze medal. He has promised that this time it will be the gold. William is smiling. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So we have Eguavon and Captain Ekong here. So as best practice, name and medium, and then as we said earlier, you talk only about tomorrow's game, nothing else. Let's not pivot to other topics. Quickly.
Okay, Coach, good evening. I'm Daniel, Sunday TV. So I want to just ask you, the last game between Nigeria B, which ended 1-1, and tomorrow, considering the fact that we have Sammy Moses, he came in later in that game. Please, what happened, in the tactics area? Because we want him to start the game against because he was benched and he provided the pass, considering his performance in the last few games he played. So we hope to see him play, to start the game.
Thank you very much. I think it's a very interesting question. It's nice to be here. Congratulations to everyone. His qualification is for all of us anyway. We play the game with 11 players, and you are giving me only one now. What about the other 10? Give me the lineup tomorrow, sir, please. That's okay. I mean, we all know what Simon can bring to the team. Talent-wise, energetic, quick, smart. I'll think about it, and then we'll see what happens. Thank you.
Okay, I would like to call, you come later, but this man, I know why he's raising up his hand. Yes.
Good afternoon, Coach.
Good afternoon, sir.
My name is Maurice. Yes, sir. My question is very straightforward. Are you bothered by the fact that the Super Eagles didn't win a single game in the AFCON qualifiers away from home? Aside from the game that was the victory against Libya, drew with Rwanda away, drew with Benin Republic away. Are you bothered by that from considering the fact that by March the World Cup qualifiers start, and it's a qualifier that we have to win almost all of our games if we have to stand a chance of progressing? Are you by any way bothered by that poor away from during these qualifiers?
You cannot say poor away from. We didn't lose away from home. Mind you, football today has gone beyond what it used to be. And everybody comes prepared against Nigeria. Getting points away from home, I think the team deserves some credit. Yes, World Cup will come. I don't know if I'll be in charge or not. And then if I'm in charge, definitely we've spoken about it. We know that we have to win every game. And we approach every game as a World Cup finals. So let that time come first.
Okay, Kalista, quickly.
Coach, my name is Kalista. There are words on the streets that I know has returned to Nottingham Forest as well as Ademola Lookman. And we all know about Wabali, who was estranged from the team because the NFF officially released a statement regarding that. Our heart goes out to him. My question to you is that what happened to these players? Because we've not seen Ademola Lookman and we've not seen Olaino with the team.
Relationship is something that is key. Prior to our game in Benin in Cote d'Ivoire against Benin, I had a word with an official from Nottingham Forest. And then after that, I got a message from Nuno, the manager of Forest as well, pleading if we can release Olaino because they're playing Arsenal, next weekend. I said, okay, we have a deal. Once we're able to get the result in Cote d'Ivoire, we'll keep the relationship going because we've got other players that we think can also, play. So based on that, we want to keep relationship. Ademola Lookman is slightly hurt. We have good relationship and then understanding as well. And based on that, he was released because he said he can't play at 100%. He can only play at 70%, and he pleaded. I'm the only one who can excuse him. If I want him to stay, he will stay. But we have to keep the relationship going on, so I allowed him.
Thank you, Coach.
Okay, thank you, Coach. Relationship. Emeka Dena.
Thank you so much. Coaching, congratulations on
Thank
taking
you.
the AFCON ticket once again.
Thank you, sir.
Against to Spain. With that in mind, will you be taking it easy tomorrow? Treat French players, put them a try, and they run for as well. How will you be approaching the game tomorrow? If we were that to qualify for the AFCON?
With all seriousness. With all seriousness. We have
With
23.
all seriousness.
We have 23 players who are capable of playing at any given time. But as we speak now, 3 have gone back to their clubs. But Wabale, we all know what happens. So whoever we pick tomorrow, I think we'll have a good day.
Okay. Quickly.
Good evening, Coach. AJ, Comfort 95.1 FM. In the last game, we saw you hand a debut to one of the newest faces in the squad, Gabriel Osho. And I think most Nigerians were divided online regarding his performance, given the fact that you also took him out at halftime. As a manager, can you assess his debut for the Super Eagles? Were you impressed with what you saw? And can you please tell us why you took him off at halftime?
Another good question. Gabriel Shaw is somebody we've been following, and because Ajayi's injury, somebody needs to be drafted in, and we felt Gabriel was time for him to come on board, so he did. And in that game, our tactical approach was a back 3-4 across midfield, and then 4 in front. And end of first half, we were trailing by 1-0, and we needed to now revert back to back 4. I explained to him, and he understood. So he had to come out for an offensive player to come in.
Nigeria divided online, word on the street. Okay.
Good evening, Coach. Good evening, Captain. My question is for the coach. We've seen track suits, we've seen suits, but in your last game, you did something very unique. I've not seen any coach do. You wore a bib on your trademark white shirt. Was that some kind of message to the players that here, yes, was that some kind of message to the players that you're one of them and some kind of camaraderie, or just let us know what was your...
I think it was a clash of colors or something. Yeah, it was a kind of clash of colors.
So no secret message?
No.
You thought you were coming to class.
No message, no line, no division.
It was the ref or match coming and said I should put it on because clash of color with the opponent Chelsea.
With the opponent.
Kenneth Ajize, I represent the Lions. Good, congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Having booked your place in next year's AFCON and almost nothing to play for in tomorrow's game, how do you plan to ensure that your team maintain focus and discipline against a Rwanda side that needs 3 points?
Our boys are 100% professional, and they know what it takes to win games. They know what it takes to perform. So I'm not sure they're going to blink for a minute. The way we approach Rwanda is the same way we approach Brazil. The way we approach Argentina is the same way we approach Rwanda.
Good man. William is here. What's happening? William. I'm gonna. You have one? Okay, please.
Skipper, this is Isemwa from Transit TV. It's concerning the MPFL.
I can't see you.
She's not here.
Oh, okay.
Very so.
Skipper, this is Isemwa from Transit TV. It's concerning the MPFL players, or should I say the grassroots players. We've gotten a good number of reviews from some of the players in the Super Eagles. With these reviews and ratings, will you encourage the continuous invitation of these grassroots players or MPFL players?
I think I'm the wrong person to ask, but if you,
No, likely encourage
my-
because he's the captain.
yeah, of course, my take on that is that everyone who is here with the team deserves to be here. Everyone who is here got selected because they are here on merit. So whether you play for AC Milan or you play for Arsenal or Galatasaray or you play for Remo Stars, it doesn't matter. The best players will play, and we're all here to up our level and to give competition to whoever is playing. So yeah, I'm a big fan of the players getting drafted into the team because everybody starts from somewhere. My first team when I got my first call up was in Holland, and we were just getting relegated that season. And yeah, now if I see the level of MPFL, it's a good level. So I think there's not a big difference anymore between maybe some of the smaller clubs, smaller teams in Europe, and the big teams here in Nigeria. So everyone has to start somewhere, and yeah, they'll have my full support. And if they're good enough to play, then that's for the coach to decide. So everyone has a fair opportunity.
Thank you, William. I'm a Nigeria report for thednff.com. I want to ask, you play in Rwanda tomorrow, and the fact that you play in Rwanda, you have 2 matches outstanding with them during the World Cup qualifiers. Do you think tomorrow's result might be a statement ahead of those 2 games?
I think, like you said, we've qualified. I think there's so much concern whether we're going to take it serious or not. But I think all of us would have been very happy to qualify with 2 games in hand. So we are here now. We can't change the situation. We're going to take the game tomorrow very seriously. It's also a way for us to prepare for next year, 2025, everything that's going to be ahead, whether it's the AFCON or the World Cup qualifiers. And we know that we're going to face them again. So it'll be things that we can learn from this game. Winning this game is maybe not the only thing that we're after. We want to understand how they're playing, how we can set up against them. So that can only come through trial and success or trial and error. So we'll do that tomorrow. And like we said before, Rwanda is a good team. When we faced them in Rwanda, it was a difficult game. The goalkeeper got the man of the match, I think, in the end. We had the best chances to win that game, but it wasn't easy at all. And so we know that tomorrow is going to be a difficult game as well.
Thank you. Quickly?
Right.
You.
Yeah. Question for the captain. Last tournament, AFCON, my name is Mike, the conductor for 54 Football. Last AFCON, great tournament, best defender, scored so many goals. Next AFCON, would that be your last as the captain? Are we looking at retirement very soon?
I mean, I think there's this question I guess asked normally to players in Nigeria. I think a little bit too early. I'm 31 now. I think I'm probably playing my best football in the recent years. We're only talking about 12 months from now, so we'll see. And after that, it's going to be not in my decision. I think it'll be up to the coaches. Once I feel that I'm no longer an asset for the team, I'll have that discussion. But I still have some targets in mind, and that will be the AFCON 2025, World Cup 2026, and we'll see how I feel afterwards. Yeah.
Yeah, don't mind them. I played until I was 40.
Thank you, Captain.
Quickly.
Libya, Benin, and Rwanda can still qualify.
Yeah.
Most Nigerians would want to know, because we know we're qualified already to the AFCON, how are you going to take the match? Are you going to take it lightly? That's 1. Then 2, are we rooting for any team, to make it out of this 3? Or we just leave it?
First question, no, we're not going to take it lightly. I think we've spoken about that. And no, I mean, we want to be the best team in Africa. We want to beat every team in Africa. To be honest, I don't really care who's going to qualify besides us. And we'll focus, like I said, in the tournament when we get there. So, yeah, the best teams will be in Morocco 2025. And we'll see who that is. We're going to give it a fair game. We're going to give our best shot. We want to win the game. I don't think we've ever done any kind of calculations or tried to give anyone a favor, because that's not how football works, and people wouldn't do the same for us. So, yeah, we want to win, and we also have a full stadium tomorrow that we want to show and make happy, and all the Nigerians that are going to be home all over the country and beyond, that we want to show ourselves to. So it's an opportunity for us to impress, and opportunity as well to show to the coach, show to the people what we can do. And I don't think you can start thinking about other teams and players and coaches, because that's not how football works.
Thank you. You, and then you, and Moise.
All right, coach. Question to the coach. You promised to invite Siri Desals to the team. What does Tolu Aropodare and Siri Desals need to do to get into the Super Eagles?
I didn't promise to invite anybody. Did I?
Yes.
When? When? No. Thank you. That I will invite them. No.
Coach wouldn't say that.
I will look into it at the appropriate time. At the appropriate time, when that window is there. Listen, one thing you guys need to understand is these games come 3-4 days in between. So I stick to people that I have worked with for the past, in the past. So when that opportunity comes, Nigerian national team belongs to everybody. For friendly games, FIFA window, of course they will get their chance. But right now, somebody I've not worked with before. Now when I close my eyes and he speaks, I know he's speaking. Somebody I've not worked with before, I'll keep them aside, but I'm keeping a watch. Not only him, many of them like that, because we want the best for the country.
Coach, you worked with me before.
I invited you, but
You're here.
exactly.
Finally.
Yeah, good evening, Captain. My question goes directly to you. I watched the derby in Kaduna in the game between Nigeria and Chad, AFCON qualifiers. From that period of time to when Sunday Odyssey questioned in your own words anyway, he questioned your suitability to African football to becoming the best player at the AFCON. How does that make you feel? Your rights. How does that make you feel?
I mean, it's something that you dream of when you're a kid. I always wanted to play for Nigeria. I think moments like that, they always fuel me to do more. Whenever I have difficult moments, I tend to have good moments after, because it's something that, also keeps me thinking at night, makes me evaluate myself. But I think now at my age, I stopped to prove myself to anyone. I think Sunday Olyse is a legend, someone that I respect very much. He's done so much for Nigerian football. I think the time when I spoke about that, I was 24. We just qualified for the World Cup after I was ruled out. I mean, something similar happened just before the last AFCON. Jose Pesero and myself, we had some differences, and in the end we made amends, and yeah, that performance came out on the back of that. So I hope our coach now doesn't have to motivate me like that anymore, but it's something that everybody wants to do better, and football is no straight line. You have your ups and downs, and maybe at the time that was the right thing, but I didn't want to accept it, and that's all part of it, So I'm very proud of where I am now. It's been a lot of hard work, but the hard work doesn't stop. I have to continue to improve myself, otherwise I can't keep up with the new boys on the block and everybody else who also wants to be here and play. So that's I think the biggest motivation. We see some great players like Alex Iwobi. He's been here now also for a long time, 80-something caps. He was there my second camp. And I always try to use him as I think a top role model for any player, someone who's played in the Premier League throughout his career, has nothing to prove, always comes here on time, doesn't open his mouth, works hard, has been criticised heavily by people also sitting in this room. But he's someone that will go down as a real great when he finished playing, and I think sometimes you have to appreciate the players that we have here. And all those boys are just working hard and want to make everyone proud. So we're all in this journey together, and I'm very proud to have already done almost 10 years now, but I'm not finished yet. I still have some targets that I want to achieve.
Do you miss the Weibo word?
Quickly on Leon, he's a fantastic player. He helped me a lot. Again, we had some amazing times. He's still going strong at 36. It's not easy to be playing at a club like Rangers with the pressure that he's under there as well. And he had some issues with injury, but like I said, a professional to continue to still be playing at 36, and I think that he could still be an asset for Nigeria, and that's not my decision in the future, but of course I miss him as a good friend, but we're still in contact, and I still see him even when I'm not here.
Coach, over to you. Are we seeing Leon anytime soon?
No.
It's possible. You can't rule it out. Wobby gets criticized, I get criticized more. But it's out of emotion.
Yes.
No hard feelings. They want the best at every given time. But sometimes we have to control our emotions too, guys.
Applause for this man.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Thank you. The last question, quickly. No.
I'm Emmanuel.
We have to go.
For
It's 5 o'clock.
On 2019, Nigeria finished the AFCON at the round of 16, losing to Tunisia.
No.
2019.
No, 2021.
2021. Then in the last AFCON, you reached the finals. And what is the level of confidence in the camp looking forward to the next AFCON, having qualified already with a game to spare?
I mean, we have a lot of players like myself who've been part of the team 2019, bronze medal, now the last one, silver. So I think if you look at that trend, there's only one thing that's left that we want to achieve. And I think that's the expectation from the whole of Nigeria, the expectation from the coach, the expectation from ourselves. But it's not an easy feat, and we can do a lot of talking here about that. But we have to show it next year in Morocco.
Thank you so much, Coach and
Thank
Captain.
you.
Thank you,
We
sir.
appreciate you for coming.
Captain, you're not going anywhere.
Good luck tomorrow.